Hallöchen. Welcome back to Derail Valley, where I think last we talked it was raining and night, and now it's day, and I have to admit we drove around a bit for a while and made some money. Let me see. Yeah, we have a couple thousand, not much, you know, just bare necessities. Because I can't stop playing the game. But what I found in my travels is this. It's a train. I mean, it's a DH4. Is it DH? Let's have a closer look. It's pretty broken. And it doesn't work. Well, the door works, but nothing much else. Like electricity. Light doesn't work, instrument lights work. Interesting. But not much else. I wonder who left it in that state. That's not very nice. In any case, we will bring it back to the museum. Yeah, a bit of paint and some parts, and it'll be like new. And there's Forscom. Hello, Forscom. Welcome. Thank you for the raid. And I hope you had fun playing a game. Let me shout out the Forscom. How does this work again? He's been playing Dust in Elysian Tale. Or as Force said, an Illusion. Okay. It is a pretty good game, yes. Did we have some stuff that we wanted to take from here to the city? I think we did. I just forgot what it was. Where's the station? I also forgot where the station was. Oh no, we're fenced in. Hep! That was the cat. Just throw it away, cat, if you don't need it, that's fine. There is the station. How many trains are in this game? There is the E2, then the DM4, no, the DM3, the DH4, the DE6, and then there's a couple of steam trains that wait, we can look this up. We have a catalog. So the first train you get is the DH2, that's the tiny shunter. It works well enough. Then there's the shunter steam train. Then there's the DM3 that has gear stuff that is very complicated and is fun to drive once and then you want to throw it away. Then there's the DH4, that's the one we're currently driving. It's pretty much the workhorse, but it slurps a lot of diesel for what it does. More steam trains, a 282 and a tender for the 282. There's the DE6, that is pretty much the biggest train you can get here, and we will unlock at some point. There's a BE2 micro shunter, apparently. And there's the DE6 Slug, which is a special case because it is a stripped down DE6 that only has the drive shaft thingy, the drive motors maybe, the hydraulics for the brakes, and it needs to be connected to another DE6 or maybe any other train engine to provide power. Essentially, since it's heavy and has more wheels that are driven. It provides more traction to pull heavier loads. And who doesn't want to pull heavier loads? Okay, we want to go city south because that's where the museum is, so this is perfect. So we take this and this, and I think that is it. We could drive past the harbor as well. Maybe we should. We are all the way up here in the food factory, so I guess we could drive the circle and then come down here and then through the harbor and then to city south. Yeah, sure, why not? So that makes 3 things we are hauling. We might need 2 trains for that, although it's not heavy, right? 179 tons, 142 tons, 85 tons. It's like what, 400 tons? And it's gonna be sunny all day until 3 AM apparently. Just do all of them at one time, yes. As long as we don't crash on a curve. Yeah, have to remember the way down to the harbor has bad curves. Why is there no number? I guess they haven't been scheduled to leave anywhere. So where are the cars we need? Krugman Electrics. Oh yeah, that's the one we couple last because it goes to the harbor. Okay, everyone remember this one here last. And that is not one of ours. That is one of ours, 54. We could do this one first, since it goes to city just like the other one we're still looking for. Yeah. Let's bring a train here. How heavy is this one? I mean, it's essentially dead weight, right? 74 tons. That's not insignificant. And we have to pull it up the hill, then we might need a second loco. Okay. Atomic batteries to power. Forward, lights, camera, action. Oh. What country am I from? It should say in my about below, but I'm afraid I'm from Germany. If you couldn't tell by the horrible accent. Let's get this going. Where did we say? This one? My accent is fine. No, it's you who's lying. Shit, which one was it? On the 5? No, on the 5 was the one that we get last. So on 7 was the one we need. See, I have memory, I know how memory works. I can remember things. Is that where we came from? No, we came from 9. 9. Reverse. Break off. Power. You lived in Germany a long time ago. Okay, that's cool. Hep. Oh no, I keep missing hep. Ah, there we go. Okay, maybe don't hit the train that fast, the cars. Yeah, that's better. It's not far enough. Or is it? New. Actually perfect. I am the best train driver ever. FH 54. Okay, let's sort this. 54 goes first, and we need to find 33. Which I guess, since it isn't sitting here, is sitting in the other siding. Oh, it could be here. No, this one is the empty one. Can you give me a tip about the remote? Sure. Tip away. As long as you're not spilling any super secret. What are we looking for? A white, white, green, white. It's not that. How much more is there? So this is C, right? No, this isn't C, this is D. This is the D. Ha, yes, I know things. Don't want to crouch. I guess it could be at B, but B seems to be a passenger platform. So it must be at D. Come on, hep. Well, I don't see it. There are sidings behind the cars. Is that green? White, white, green, white? Yeah, that almost looks like it. I can automatically hook up cars when I'm close enough. Okay, I'm not sure it works because of the realism settings I'm using, since I also can't select the cars. We can push the buttons a bit when I'm at the train. 33 is what we're looking for. Yes. Also, I do like to keep it, you know, somewhat realistic. You know, not teleport too much. Don't use like third-person view to look around like this to find cars and stuff. That's A brake. I knew I heard a brake. Okay, go. Now I forgot where my cars were. These ones. Yes. Ha! Faster than a train, and I can jump over buildings, maybe. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? It's a bird plane. Wait, no. There. It's superconductor. But I'm not super cold, am I? Oh no. Am I frozen? Yeah, realism is good in simulators. Just, you know, at a reasonable rate, let's say. Like, the remote isn't super realistic, I think. But without it, the game would be... You're cold, but it's cold there. That's what you get for living in Michigan. You do that for American Truck Simulator. Yeah, that's certainly a game where you want to keep it more or less realistic. It's warm where you live. It was like 24 degrees here today. So a nice day. Okay, let's see again. 3 cars, 4 cars, 5 cars. 3, 4, 5. It's like we're in Sesame Street. 5 cars. You live in Tennessee. I can see how Tennessee is warmer than Michigan, yes. Couple you first before we release the brakes, so the train will roll away. No, don't need more runaway train cars. Wrong side. Okay, and the last one is FH05, and FH05 was somewhere around here. Oh look, I found it! This is a major train. No, this is only a captain train. At best. Come on, faster! Floor it! Full power! Nah, that's fast enough. Only 3 out of 4 beans. Aw. Break it! Oh, that actually was a perfect stop. Hep. Push. Now, let us look at where we're going. We are definitely looking at the wrong way if we want to leave this way. So we might want to turn the train around. God damn it. I guess we want to pick up a second train anyways. Should be making enough money from this. 18k, 21k, 13k, plus possibly a bonus that should pay for diesel. Have a train going both ways. In theory, yes, but I would need a remote connection between the trains. So we can do that at some point. I definitely thought about that, and it would be fun and look better. But we need to couple the trains with this blue hookup thingy. What am I doing? Come on, just hep, hep. There, there, there. There. Ah, shit! I can't turn the train around. I coupled them in a way that I want to release the harbor thingy first. I guess what we can do is make a stop in Oilwell North, back up. Back up, back up, back... No, that doesn't work. We need to... we can do it in GF. Because I want to turn the trains around as well, then. Which will cost us time, but... it's fine. Yep. Where are my keys? Good thing that one key fits all. It's time when you're going in the wrong direction anyway. I mean... Sure. So if we are... no, this one. If we are leaving this direction... that's quite the tour. But I guess it's not worse than driving the train backwards and not seeing where we're going. Or sitting at the end with our remote. Nah, it's fine. We are coming from there, we need to go further. There it is. Okay, you wait here, behave. You never behave? Well, at least you're not a train. You generally never behave. That doesn't really make sense, I think. Why is the station on the other side? Ugh, all this running. At least we're getting our cardio in, I guess. Tempest probably causes chaos. I can neither deny nor confirm any such allegation. Okay, let's not hand in our remote, let's get these. Okay. Factory to city's house. Factory to... that's the wrong order. Good that I double checked. Wait, that doesn't work. We need to put this away, then we can turn these around. Okay. Now we can do... let's get to Harbor G5. Okay. We are leaving FF here. We are driving to the left. Then we are driving through OR. Whatever OR is. Let's keep the station. We are going left again. Then FRC, then left again. Then we are going right. Then we are going left. And we are going left. Wait, that isn't left. Is that left? That's left, yeah. Then we are going left. Then we are going right. And then we are going left. And then we are in Harbor. Okay. We need to check OR and FRC. OR is oil refinery. Coming in here, we need to go left, 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 right. And what did I say? FRC? Forest Central? These all they don't matter. Okay, we can just go through. Just we need to make sure that B is open. So we want to go right, left, and straight through. think Forest Center is the one where I parked the train in the middle of the way, but I pushed it back in where it had to go, so it should all be repaired. So good on me for actually doing my work. Now, where's my train? Isn't OR an ore refinery? That ore, oil, it's all the same. Has anyone seen my train? Yep. Power. More power. OR is awful, it's a giant amaze. Let's see. OR. It does look funny, yeah. There's a train in the way. Someone parked a train in the middle of the way. And we're not braking. Ugh, that's gonna be expensive. That might have been a bit late. Maybe. Okay, we don't need light, we don't need light. I think the rest stays on. I'm back. You're blinking. Why are you blinking? Because you're not on. Okay, this is looking fine. This is looking fine. Maybe get it in gear as well. There we go. Alright, time to sit down and enjoy the ride. And, you know, drive around sharp corners at 70 kilometers an hour. And we're off, yes. Only took us... let's check. Only took us half an hour of prep. Ignore that sound, that's just the hydraulics venting. Go faster, maybe? Don't complain, train. Just to make sure. Yeah, the train behind us is working as well. I guess we could, you know, just to be correct and all, have some forward lights. Okay, yeah, I know that's too hot. I'm sorry. There you go. I guess we will be driving at a leisurely pace. Speaking of leisurely pace, let us set our target at G5. Harbor. We're coming in from here. G5. There we go. All set. Oh, hi. Spambot. That was caught by whatever, Automod. Train is built for cold temperatures, not warm ones. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Speaking of colder temperatures, we can give it some more beans. That wasn't Nightbot, that was Twitch's Automod. Likely ban evader restricted. Okay, sorry. Always complain. Wait, that says 30. Oh, we're going 30. Should we be going in this direction? Oh yeah, we should. For a moment I was like, wait, what? Yeah, no, this is right. A very not crashable speed. Oh, you'd be surprised. There are a couple 20-kilometer turns. I think if you take those at 35, then your train will complain. What did the speed say? I forgot. Probably more than 45. Although there is a curve coming. The wheels aren't squealing, so it must be the correct speed. Or less than the, you know, allowed. But let's not go more than 50. That drop off, let me show you. It's not that bad, is it? I probably shouldn't let my train drive off into the distance without looking. Oh, 60, that's fine. Just pick a few rocks out of your teeth on the way down. Damn. Alright, still taking bets on if the roads are clear or not. I mean, they shouldn't be. Let's do some noise, so everyone knows we're coming. We are coming out of oil refinery. There'll be a sharp left, and then a sharp right, and then a sharp left and a sharp right, and I wonder, do you get the indicator if you... No? Come on. Yes. It's a magic map, even when it's lying there on the train. Did you miss winning? I assume you miss winning because you didn't win anything. Or is that a typo and you asked if you were missing whining? Because that's me, yeah, I'm always whining. Well, we didn't crash, so apparently there was no blockage. Or I didn't notice. I mean, we are driving a very heavy train. There are two very heavy trains, and another heavy train has that weight, and then many cars. So if there was stuff in the way, the stuff probably would notice before we do. So it said 60 coming up to that switch, but I bet it'll tell us then we can only do that crossing at 40. That could have been worse. Coming up, Forest Central. I remember Forest Central, been here before. Looks like the cars we kicked around last time are still here. It's an okay place, I guess. How do you get here if you don't have a train? Helicopter, probably. Aww. I want high-speed train. Can't even keep the 30 going. Good thing we did not only take one train engine, because we would not have it made up this hill. Hey, we're driving by my house that I've never seen. Somewhere in the valley, I guess. Right? Yeah. I don't see it. Anyways. I think we can go faster now. Wow. $40? Wow. Okay. Calm down. And this is farm. Farm Central, I guess. FM, only farm. It's the only farm that we have. So no central or south or north. I don't know, isn't that a bit fast for this kind of junction? It's okay. At least we don't need a subscription. Okay. It's not State Farm, you know? Kind of a sharp turn. Still says 50. Well, then we will trust the 50. Only farms. Yeah. Very funny. What did you miss? You didn't miss much. While you were driving, we were also driving. There were no incidents whatsoever. Everything was smooth driving. We are coming up on nothing. Harbor is the next stop. But it'll still be some way until we get there. Also, this is another steep section that we probably wouldn't have made with only one train. Okay, yeah, you missed Tempest making a terrible joke. But don't worry, it won't be the only time tonight. Your sense of humor is single track, is what you mean. You're not up on your train terminology. Well, that's what we're here for. Now, this is pod racing. No, wait, no, that's not... Sorry. There. $70? Aww. 80? Wait, no. Stupid curves. $70. Make up your mind. Wait, is this the part where it goes 70 and then suddenly 40? Maybe. Although I think that's more like down here. Gonna make a 70 car train back out of the harbor? No, not this time, because at harbor we'll just dump the one contract we have and then drive straight to City South. But maybe we'll go back afterwards. Yes, 40. As I said before, this game is trying to derail you, almost as if it was in the title. I'm not falling for your 60 trap. I knew it. You're back. What did you miss? Smooth sailing, terrible jokes, the usual. No, not the steam train yet. We're only just about to load off our first cargo. Yeah, it's nice when you can see stuff and not drive through the rain at night. I wonder if the trains you have licenses for spawn more often. Probably just random. Wait, that's not correct. Why was it set this way? Which idiot set the signals? The switches? They're always making mistakes. Okay, G5. Signal switcher needs to get fired. Yes, we can save so much money by firing all the signal switchers. I'm sure Ela will get right on that. Okay, get ready to jump out. Hep. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 05. This is not 05. Hydrate. I'm working in a second. Alright, where's my money? Well done. What is the use of having a caboose at the end of a train? So, historically, sorry, complicated word. Historically, the use is that it helps braking the train. And I guess it's at the end, so the train doesn't derail. Like a, you know, a car trailer that is self-braking. I don't know. I mean, did train cars not themselves have brakes at that time? Anyways, in-game the caboose is mostly used, I think, to work as a mobile home. Like you can actually sleep in there for what time. What? Yeah, that was explained very terribly, I'm sorry. I do know that old-fangled trains had an extra breaker person that would brake the train when needed. Caboose in-game boosts your wireless controller signal. Interesting. See, there's someone who knows their stuff. Because you can get one in Railroad Online. That makes sense, they have steam trains and stuff, right? Well, what I was thinking is that we get one of those wireless connectors that work like a blue cable, but have one train in front and one in the back. I think we're done here. So where's next? B1, and you are going to B1. Perfect. Fortune is on our side. The only problem is that we need to turn this train around. Oops. Eh. In Railroad Online you can see all your cars with the arrow keys. Yeah, it probably has a different function there. Or might just be for realism. While we are here, let's check this. Oh, that's it. What did I say? B1, not C1. While we are rolling. Did we bring the broken train with us, or do we have to go back and get it? No, we absolutely did bring it with us. It's the main reason why we are going to City South. Is it steam? No, shut up with the steam already. Well, right now it's nothing because it doesn't have a drivetrain. At least not a working one. But steam trains are cool? No. I'm pretty sure steam trains are the opposite of cool. Or they would be ice trains. You missed me hooking it up? That's what she said. Let's go into the empty... What? Oh, sorry. See, there it is. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, come on. Stupid remote always switching around my light. I don't want you to switch my lights on and off and around. So now we are on our way from the harbor down to City South. It's gonna be a bit lengthy haul. Already going for almost 90 minutes. Hey, that's what we're here for. Lot of rock, not much scenery. Yes. I mean, if you like rocks, then this is actually the scenery for you. So, and trees, I guess. There are also trees. Rocks are cool. Unless they've been in the sun for a while, then 70, yay! And then immediately 40 again. I think behind the tunnel is the place where I always derail. Is 50 km long for a train? That depends. In Australia, not so much. In Europe, probably. Thumbnail shot? Well, that would require me to create proper thumbnails. I'm way too lazy for that. Is there a coal-fired power plant nearby? Oh, you mean near Tempest? Be headed for Gary, Indiana? Nobody wants to go to Gary, Indiana. B1, is B1 right? B1 is correct. 2, 3, 34, 33. And I guess we should decouple those as well. Cars is 870 tons. That's not even that much. Must be a light load. Alright, money! "66 minutes. Yay, we're rich! Wait a second, how are we gonna... Okay, we have to get rid of one train. Now we want to service it as well while we're there. Have some decoupling to do at the turntable then. Off to the museum. Actually, sorry YouTube, but that's for tomorrow's video because this has been going on long enough. You get to see the museum tomorrow. Thanks for watching.